Everybody, this Thursday night, Stamford, Connecticut, at the New York Comedy Club, your boy is headlining. Make sure you get your tickets at robertkellylive.com. The very next night, I'm going to the Comedy Mothership, Austin. Make sure you get your tickets if it's not already sold out. And the week after that, me and the great Ron Bennington will be in Boston at the Majestic Theater on the 20th. Get your tickets now for all shows at robertkellylive.com. We'll see you at the show. Bye-bye. This week's YKWD, I got great friends Sherrod Small and Rich Voss, the legend. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you hit subscribe, comment, and like. And if you're not, go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and become a member right now. Thanks for listening. Limited time only. Today's episode is brought to you by Ghost Bed. I'm telling you right now, you think your mattress is good. It's not. You got to get a Ghost Bed. A great night's sleep is important for anybody, not just comedians. Ghost Bed makes a premium mattress at an affordable price, all designed for cooler and more comfortable sleep. You have to get one of these beds. I have one. They're magical. All right, take advantage of a free and fast shipping. I'll say that again. It's free and fast. Their 101-night mattress sleep trial, you can return it. And financing starting at just $35 a month. You get a brand new mattress. You heard me. $35 a month. You can get a brand new mattress. That's crazy. $35 a month? Come on, get on it. And listeners can get 40% off all products site-wide. You get 40% off mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedding accessories, or get 50% off when you bundle a mattress with an adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD or 40% off site-wide, limited time only. What's up, everybody? This week's YKWD is brought to you by Factor. During the prime spring season, you need a wholesome, convenient meal to energize you for warmer, more active days and keep you on track for reaching your goals. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast with ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and tackle everything on your to-do list. Head to factormeals.com/YKWD40 and use code YKWD40 to get 40% off your first box. That's code YKWD40 at factormeals.com/YKWD40 to get 40% off your first box. Yeah, baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started a social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules.
Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. Hey, here we are. What's up, everybody? What's up? Turn my mic up, you bitch.
Oh, shit.
What's up, everybody? It's Robert Kelly. You know what, dude? Podcast. We're back live in the studio above the Comedy Cellar. The Comedy Cellar Podcast Studios. That's correct. It's your favorite podcast. Thank you right now for watching on Patreon Live and being a member. You ladybugs are the best. I appreciate it. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave some comments. And that would be sufficient enough. Just do it. Don't watch the show and then not do it. We get thousands of views every week, and you son of a bitches aren't hitting like. You're not hitting subscribe. Come on. Be an American, or be from the Netherlands, be Dutch. I want to thank all you guys, and make sure you go to Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, share, like, and comment, all that jazz. We're here today with two of my favorite people, longtime friends. Almost 30 years. Give it up for Sherrod Small.
Yes, thank you, Bobby, for having me.
The legend, Rich Voss, who seems... you make me sick to my stomach. You make me sick. And now I dropped the bomb bandana.
That's the third time you dropped something.
Yeah, I know.
You love
I can
going
pick it up
down.
now, though. What?
Thank you for having me. I have a shirt for you, and I forgot it in the car.
You suck.
Dude,
You
did I
gave
give
Ricky
you one?
Gervais his
Did
shirt.
I give you one?
No. Is his mic on? Is the mic level?
What's the shirt?
Because his mic is loud. My mic sounds low.
Legend.
Make
Yours
sure
sounds low.
somebody.
What?
Your mic sounds low.
Yeah, his mic is low.
I'm not. I'm just here to do a podcast. Not
Okay.
Do the technical stuff.
Okay.
I know, but you guys, turn Voss's mic up, please. God damn it.
Bobby got a team full of runaways working
Cut.
for him.
They're autistic.
Runaways.
Not runaways.
Look at that.
Look at him. From Port Authority.
They did not do the mic test at all. I can tell. They just looked on the levels. You got to hear the thing.
I know.
Now he sounds better. How's
That's
it
better.
going?
Thank
First
you.
of all, Sherrod,
Yes.
how the fuck are you doing? dude?
I'm good. I just won an Image Award from the NAACP. Thanks for the congratulations for the best television documentary. Everything's going to be all white on Showtime.
Oh wow.
And it's going to get nominated for an Emmy. So
Why are you aggressively telling me something?
because I thought you knew, I sent you a text message about it.
I didn't get it.
Oh, my bad.
You kidding me? I would have retweeted it. I would have brought it up everywhere.
Dude, do me
See, I
Real
should have sent
quick.
it to you. It might be in
Yeah.
the car with that T-shirt for Bobby.
real quick. How do you spell Sherrod?
SHERR. There you go.
And it's on Showtime, right?
Showtime. Everything's going to be all white.
Dude, is it about
It's a three-parter.
white people?
It's about culture.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's about like American culture and, everything from Jesus to voting to, segregation to Jim Crow.
The good old days.
Yesterday? Yeah, but it's good stuff.
Yes.
Amanda Seales is on it, Margaret Cho.
For the first 10 minutes, can you not say something racist so I get monetized?
Me or him?
Wasn't racist.
I know. I was joking. Relax.
I know you were joking.
All right. Put your hands down.
All right.
So
You're
you and
starting to
Margaret
look like
Cho?
a white Lavelle Crawford.
And I can't fight that.
The same head.
You all right?
Oh, that was fucking great.
You look like a thumb. Not in a bad way.
How are you? How is thumb not a bad? How is that a
It's
good?
a hitchhiking thumb.
How is thumb?
Get you in the car.
A thumb that just came out of an ass.
I'm a thumb from the 70s.
Oh,
Why don't you make fun of Sherrod?
I will.
he will.
Okay, good.
No.
I just did. I said the good old day. What else do you want me to do?
Yeah, that was painful.
Yeah.
So how did this come up, Sherrod?
One of my good friends in college, he actually one of the producers on it as well. So, he shot the show maybe like a year ago, year and a half, maybe like a year, 2 months ago. But then it aired last year, and then, we got nominated, and I won like a month ago for our NAACP Image Award for Best
Yeah.
Television.
Was there a big dinner and shit? You
Yeah,
went
it
there?
had a big
was
thing.
Cool.
Yeah,
you have to get a tuxedo.
no.
Who hosted it? Who hosted the dinner? You
Come
remember?
on, I gotta remember black people names.
Well, I thought maybe it was like a comic or somebody.
Oh no,
We can
no,
Google
was
it. We have a
actors.
producer that's really fast on Googling who produced, who
hosted it.
who hosted the what?
Image Awards.
The Image Awards.
What is the Image Award? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's NAACP gives out awards every year for different stuff. Like it could be from writing to directing to acting.
What's it look like? What's the award look? Is it cool?
It's a cool shape, I guess.
Like what? What is it shaped?
It should have been a key so you can free yourself. I need more black laughs in this room. Your white
Latifah.
runaways, huh? Queen Latifah. Boom.
So that guy was hosting. That's cool.
You know what? When I used to party with her first cousin. That's who I used.
What are you talking about?
Queen Latifah's cousin. She's from Jersey.
Yeah, he's from Jersey.
Tony
Right.
Princess Laquifa. What was it? Nothing. All right. Queen Latifah.
Laquifa.
Try.
Yeah, her
Try
cousin
to do
Tony
black, though.
Flag.
Tony Flag.
Yeah.
Is he in the streets? He in the gang? What'd he do?
Now real estate, big real estate.
Oh, okay, great.
Big
Yeah, I know
real
she's
estate.
from
I play
Jersey.
golf with him and shit.
She grew up in Jersey City.
Yeah, he grew up in Scotch Plains. Cool dude.
Her brother
back
died
in my
years
day.
ago, too, on a motorcycle accident.
Who died?
Queen Latifah's brother. This years ago, back in
really?
Jersey.
When we used to do the peppermint,
Yeah.
everybody, Shannon Briggs would be there.
Yes.
Naughty by Nature, Queen Latifah, anybody that was anybody in New
Okay,
Jersey.
stop. I'm going to tell you something.
Calm down, black
No,
people
no, no.
are talking.
Black people are talking about it.
Sorry, did I interrupt something? We're just having a conversation about
Sorry.
back in the day.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
What, that you invited us?
No, I love that you guys are here. I'm sorry for interrupting two black people.
The peppermint was the spot.
Thank
That
you.
was-
I just wanted you to you say the peppermint
Yeah.
like it's
Peppermint Lounge.
like it's the cellar or like it's the stand. Most people that are listening to this have no idea what the peppermint is.
The peppermint was.
Peppermint
It was
Lounge.
500 audience members. The front row sent like this.
Don't say it
Yeah.
like
Make
that.
me
Don't
laugh.
You
say it like-
performed there.
Don't
Meant
hang
7
on one
times.
second.
Wow.
Hang on. Don't say it like that.
What?
Don't- 500 audience members?
Easily.
It's a 500 seater.
Right.
That's the way you say it.
Oh, okay, whatever.
No,
All right.
nobody says there was 500 audience
He
members.
just want to say that it was sold out. It was
Not because of
always
me, but it was sold out every week.
Every week.
And they say the show, get there at 10. The show didn't start till 12.
Yeah.
Bill Bellamy was the host.
Yes.
Right? And that's before he blew up. And that's where they did the Def Jam auditions.
That's true.
Motherfuckers would leave that club getting job applications. Their dudes would bomb so bad.
sorry.
there.
So hard.
They would bomb so bad they would have to go back and get like a
Work at the
regular
post
job.
office.
No, they felt like we're done. Like it was.
Sorry for taking that literal.
Getting booed
Yeah.
there was much worse than the Apollo.
Why?
Oh,
Because it was just it's packed in.
Yeah.
And everybody's just on one.
and they
And it's
love
celebrities there.
and they loved Bellamy hosting. They
Oh, yeah.
they loved him.
Yeah.
I did it 7 times. So the one time I had a tough time, they had me closing. So Bellamy's hosting.
Right.
Then talent goes on.
Oof.
And then they brings talent on, and him and Bellamy did a snap thing against each other. And they go, and now Rich Voss. Are you crazy? I'm going to follow that.
And the whole crowd jumping out their seats,
Yeah.
throwing chicken bones.
Yeah.
Did you bomb?
That night, it was
How
tough.
bad?
It was on a 1 to 10 scale, like a 5.
Now, out of the 7, which appearance was that for you? The last one?
That was no. I probably did one more after that. I would never go out.
Where
like
was it?
that. It was in East Orange or West Orange. West Orange.
Oh, it wasn't in. I thought it was in New York.
No, and there was a great barbecue place right behind it.
Yeah.
Had fucking great barbecue. It was an event when you went
No
there.
question about it. Everybody wore their best clothes. Everybody came through
It
styling.
was a fucking event.
I mean, did Comedy Express ever come down?
Let's go to commercial.
You didn't know that Keith Robinson was in a comedy gang called Comedy Express?
No, Keith was in Philly?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
They had satin jackets with Comedy Express on the back.
No fucking
My
way.
God,
Are you kidding me?
Keith.
Really?
You don't know this.
Was
I
he a
didn't-
pink lady from Greece?
Dude, yeah. They had a gang, him and Ralph Harris.
Oh, yeah, Ralph, yeah.
Yeah, they were in a gang with satin jackets. I exposed this on YKWD like 5 years ago. I found this footage.
Of them in the jackets?
And I exposed, yeah, it's on the internet.
Wait,
if
they
I
were-
had a fucking producer, I yell
I
at
gotta
him.
see this.
I yell at him because it makes
They
me
were an
scared.
improv group or a sketch group.
It was, no, they were just comedians that hung out and they had a fucking, don't bring it up until you have it, son.
Yeah. I thought he had it up there.
I did too, but he fucking dicked us.
What color was the
He had
jacket?
Marina Franklin's podcast up. They were black Saturn jackets.
Satin.
Not
Satin.
Saturn.
Yeah, not the car Saturn or the planet.
Saturn is a planet
I'm
Oh, a
from
car.
Boston.
that
We-
you
we-
rotate around.
Good mileage. Called you a moon? Livable. though.
Rotates.
I think you got water on that moon.
You're fatter than me now.
I'm in good shape.
No, you're not.
And I am.
You're fatter than
and
me.
No, I'm not.
You have an old guy pot belly.
No, I don't.
You're
It's
gonna
going to be
die
gone
soon.
in 2 months.
No, it won't.
I guarantee it
I
won't.
guarantee it won't.
I want to bet.
I guarantee you'll get fatter.
No fucking way. I work out every day.
Fatter.
You been playing golf?
I play golf, but I lift every day.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it's 5-6 days a week.
Yeah.
Crunch this, sit up.
What do you
Yeah,
lift? Bonnie's bags?
that was good.
Thanks.
Not bad
getting
for a
better.
host.
That hurt.
So yeah, but there was a lot of clubs like that. Like it started off at Terminal D.
What's
then
Terminal D?
It was a club in Newark.
Okay.
Explain
And
these.
it's what-
Who hosted
Explain
that?
these
Who
to
hosted
us.
that room?
It was all different hosts,
Yeah.
but Terry Hodges mainly.
Yeah.
And Bob Summer was the DJ there before he got into Def Jam. And
Oh,
stuff.
really? So I producing television?
Yeah, he was the DJ. I'm the DJ at Terminal D.
Wow.
It was just a long room, and let me tell you, I was hosting a show there one night, and this guy went on, this black comic. and they were booing. They gave him the fucking bell, the Apollo bell.
Oh, they had a bell in there?
Yeah, they had a bell. Like,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Black rooms
brutal.
didn't give a fuck.
Not two fucks. Not a
They don't give two fucks about your feelings.
No.
You either kill or fucking you are going to feel it.
I've
I'll
seen
tell you a
children
good
get booed.
Really?
I'll tell you a good story. So they gave him the bell, and he says to the audience, he goes, I did a white club, and they were nicer to me than you guys. And I was hosting, and I walked up, and I go, I was at that club. They didn't like him there. But this story, I was doing a room. I can't tell you. And I'm on stage. It's during the World Series, the Yankees versus the Mets. Which
2000.
It was an urban room, this
Black
might
room.
be,
Are you having a
it
stroke?
might be a generalization, but black
What the
people
fuck
are
just happened?
No, because I was trying to figure. Black people aren't really that much into baseball like other sports, but since it was Yankee Mets,
Subway
people were
Series.
glued to the
Right,
TV.
right.
So after the game, the show started late. I'm on stage, and I'm doing okay. And then I might have started trashing Al Sharpton or whatever.
That's good.
And then I heard one.
That's good to do in a black
No,
room.
I
He
don't
was
know what
in
I
the
was
room when
trying
he
to-
did it.
That's good to do.
Anyhow.
Hey, fuck Malcolm X.
No, I said.
Yo, you had a dream, bitch. I bet it was a pussy, fat motherfucker.
So I hear one guy in the back giving me the siren.
Don't
going,
add to the jokes. Just keep going back into your fucking story, asshole.
Then no, it's a good story. I don't want to.
God.
I hear one.
Put
guy,
your headphones on so you can hear.
I can hear you right next to me.
Oh, God.
And I hear, who drinks iced coffee? And I can hear, so gay. What the fuck? Why don't you just suck a dick already? So,
Brown dick.
You're right. You're right. Now you're back. I love it. Call me gay.
so I hear one guy
Right. In the back.
on the side in the back going, the siren.
Right.
So I fucking lost it. I was on stage. I go, because I didn't know. I go, fuck you. Let me tell you, I've been on TV. I got, at the time, maybe 20 years sober. I'm raising kids. I've done this, that, whatever.
Right.
I go, what the fuck have you accomplished? Silence. And I walk off.
Who was
and
it?
It was Puffy. He owned the room. It was his room.
What?
It was at Justin's when he owned Justin's.
Oh, right here in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and it was
hilarious.
Puffy giving me the siren, and I didn't know. What have you accomplished? Well, the $7 collard greens you just bought.
$15.
Yeah.
It's collard greens.
Puffy just wanted to be sane. He was right to call him out.
I didn't know who it was. I wish I knew it was him, because then it would have.
You came up in black rooms, right?
Well, no, mainly white. Then I went and did. After I had two kids.
Because you're known for the first white dude to do
Def Jam.
And you came up. I know you from doing black rooms.
Well, I did white rooms forever, and I started doing urban rooms because
They paid
one,
more.
they paid more, and I had two kids. I go, I just need to work.
Right.
I didn't give a fuck where I worked. I grew up in
So you worked
a
the black
neighborhood.
You blacked the rooms out of fear.
What's that?
Out of fear.
I did them out of fear.
Yeah.
Or need. I heard need.
No,
I
there was
heard
no
fear.
fear.
You heard fear in that?
I heard fear.
Okay.
No,
Scared?
not fear. It's because I got so much shit. I remember when I did Def Jam.
And now, how long in was that when you did Def Jam first?
How long was I
How
doing
long-
comedy?
Yeah.
I was probably doing comedy for already 15 years,
Right.
but I was doing the urban, at least 5 years, because I was on the 5th season of Def Jam. So I was on the 5th season. So they called. So
What?
one
Martin
was,
host that? Who was host?
No, they had all different celebrity hosts that
Okay,
year.
yeah.
Steve Harvey, Chris,
Right.
Chappelle,
That was a good year.
Jamie. So Steve Harvey hosted my show.
Okay.
And the intro, whatever. Here's something you've never seen, whatever. And this was HBO's #1 show at the time. Def Jam was the #1 show.
When they said, what'd they say? You're just ramming through the story.
He
Well,
said
he-
something. Here's something.
What does that mean?
The Def Jam crowd never
Tell
saw
the
before.
fucking story.
Yeah.
He was a white dude.
Yeah, he's saying here's something different or you've never seen or something
What?
special.
Oh.
He was introducing me.
What, a white dude with fucked up teeth and a ponytail? What?
First of all, I had semi-decent teeth. Oh, I don't know if I was getting them worked on.
Right.
Yeah, not,
You did have the ponytail though.
So you came
I
to
think I did.
You
Yeah.
came to Boston.
Yeah.
I remember the back of your wife beater was wet from your greasy ponytail. I remember your teeth were, literally frightening.
No.
Hey, dude, when you came to Boston,
But he had his old teeth.
He had his old teeth. He was like, "Wait, who do you talk to get on?" I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then he flipped his ponytail and it hit a waitress in the eye. She had to go to the doctor's. Scraped her fucking cornea with your wet, greasy Jersey ponytail.
But
Christ.
but when I did Def Jam, first, here's another funny story.
And when
Oh,
that y'all taped that at the Apollo?
They taped it in New York. No, at the
At a
theater.
theater, right.
Okay, so they taped.
Right.
This is the year they had celebrity hosts.
Right.
So they were taping 2 shows a night. I was on the last night, the last show,
Jeez.
second to last.
They treated you like
So-
the ethnicity.
So everybody that was still in.
Almost got it out.
We're gonna edit that out.
Edit it out.
Say it right now.
They treated you like a nigga.
Yeah, so,
Use that,
Put that back.
use that take.
so
Takes a village.
any comic that was still in town.
Can we laugh for a fucking second on the podcast? Well, I'm not Barbara Walters. This isn't your life, cocksucker. It's a comedy podcast, and you're dying to be interviewed. We're fucking making jokes. Let us have a little bit.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, I can't stand him. He gets all whipped up when somebody cares.
He want to get all the information out before he forgets it.
Oh, you
Thank
suck.
you.
Yeah, I can see it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
Rich Voss, go.
So it was the last night. So anybody that was left in town was there.
Right.
Any of the comic. So I went like one night to watch. And Def Jam, like the warm up was Guy Torrey. He would come out and go, "Look, this ain't the fucking Apollo. We don't boo here.
Right.
This is Def Jam. This is so." And I wrote a bit from this. It kills in black rooms. So this comic came out.
We just say rooms now.
This comic came out. First of all, he's wearing this gold suit with like probably fucking Reeboks, not nice, whatever.
Right.
I mean, he looked like and strike one.
Okay, yeah, country. That looked too
I mean,
country on the stage.
I'm going to pause you 1 second.
What?
If you don't look at me while you're telling the story too, I'm going to fucking end the show.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Stop just staring at fucking him.
Okay.
I'm here too.
Oh, you're right.
You divide when you talk to people, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'd love to just do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm turning to you.
Do that again.
So, no.
It reminds me of Night Court. Anyhow, so
If you know what Night Court is,
there's
The
a
new
reboot.
version?
The new. Sorry, you're right.
you're just an awful person.
Thank you. So
I think Sherrod, because he won a fucking
he won an
Image award.
NAACP award.
he won a fucking
Which the Jews
an image
financed
award.
the NAACP in the
God,
beginning.
yeah.
They have.
Yeah,
in the
well,
beginning.
Tanya was right.
They have to give back.
Who? Tanya?
Kanye.
Yeah, I said Tanya. No, I said
Oh,
Tanya.
Tanya?
So this dude comes out in a gold suit.
Right. He's up first?
Yeah, the show I'm going to watch.
Right.
And he starts off, he goes, "First of all, I want to say I'm not from New York. I'm from Canada."
Boo.
Well, he's bombing so bad.
Oh.
He's bombing. And they couldn't boo. So all you heard in the audience was, child.
Barbecue. It's a barbecue commercial.
Child.
Yeah.
Child, sweet child of mine. That's how Axl got the song. You know that?
That's,
Wow, wow.
When you said gold suit, I was thinking the South. I went the wrong direction with my hate.
no, he was.
It was
he was
Toronto?
From Canada. He was from Canada, but he whatever he was like. Whatever. It's
Are there
just-
funny Canadian comedians?
Yeah.
I live with one, but I don't know if I'd call her funny.
Come on now.
She's a genius.
Yeah. There you go. Who's Jim Carrey's Canada?
Yeah.
Not a funny stand-up.
He's all right.
He used to do stand up.
Yeah, but he's not. Look at Jim Carrey's great at what he did, but he's not his stand-up was never funny.
It was more character driven stuff that he did.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
No, you didn't.
At the beginning,
100% you did.
a lot of those characters went to Living Color, and he did it on Living Color.
In Living Color, in a sketch, it was brilliant. Amazing.
Yeah,
in
look-
stand-up, it was not. I'll let you watch it right now.
I think we can find something with Jim Carrey.
I mean, they can't find anything.
let's see what
so-
these runaways can pull up.
Norm Macdonald's Canadian.
Norm Macdonald.
All right, funny.
Boom.
Funny. All
Oh,
right,
there's some other kids in the hall who are funny, but they're not stand ups.
John
Talking stand-up.
Candy.
I'm not saying
Yes.
that Canadians aren't fun. What?
I didn't say anything.
I'm not saying no, something happened. I'm not saying
Something
that Canadians aren't fun. I'm asking what are they? Which ones are they?
What
Right.
are they?
Right.
Which
They're humans.
Michael J. Fox
Hang
is
on.
hilarious off stage.
It's not humans. It's human.
I said humans.
No, you said
Humans. Humans.
I'm not gonna.
You said it like it's a vegetable in West Africa. You eat your humans? You eat up your human?
How come you're not going to any Knicks games, are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm going. I didn't go to any now. I went this season, but I ain't go to playoff games.
You know,
Hey,
But I'm going to sneak up in there.
cut that out. How come you aren't going to any Knicks games?
Oh, I will.
Oh, cool.
why? How did I say it wrong?
I don't like you taking over my spot.
Oh,
You're really jerking each other off, and I don't like it. This is
I
my
don't get to
guest.
see
How
him
about-
that much.
I don't get to see me in this way.
I never did a podcast. I did his podcast years
Did
ago.
you
yeah, Race Wars.
find
It was
Jim
great.
Carrey?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you
play
did?
it, you fucking turd.
Oh, we're
Oh,
back
at the
at
improv.
this. Oh, I better put my headphones on.
Oh, yeah.
You're already angry that he walking up like that.
That's funny.
I mean, coming up with a broken arm or something.
Bells and whistles. Oh, God.
How does he do that?
Something in the water in Canada.
I'm going to throw up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling a little strange tonight, and I'm not sure why. No, I'm kidding you. That's just a little bit of a physical gag to get the show started off with a bang. And, well, you won't be seeing much more physical humor in my show.
Fall. Come on. You 17, 16, 17. That's good stuff.
That's funny. I'm fucking.
Well,
I
now
laugh
that I'm
now.
warmed up,
Yeah, you love Charlie
right now what
Chaplin.
I'd like to do is I'd like to take you all
I used to drive him to
on a
gigs.
little trip down to Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. And I'd like to give you all a little taste of the Candyman.
I'm out.
Yeah. I guess you're right after. It didn't hold up.
Wait, I want to see him do Sammy
Of course you do.
Yeah.
The only way I want to see it if he's actually fucking Sammy Davis Jr.
in the eye socket.
I mean, it's just 80s. That's 80s.
It's 80 stuff.
That's 80s stand-up.
Yeah,
But back then,
Let's
that was
look at
pretty funny.
let's give somebody else a shot.
No,
Let's
wait,
give-
no, just give him another minute to
hang
do
on.
Sammy.
Let's give
Bobby's up there.
let's do who?
Liz?
No, JJ Walls. Let's go to. I never saw.
Oh,
J-
he
let's-
was a good comic.
Let's do JJ Walls. Let's see if he's.
He was a Catch a Rising Star comic.
Of course,
Oh, was he?
He knows all these people. 'cause
Catch.
He's been doing comedy for 60 years.
Catch was the spot on Upper East.
That was D Spot in
Yeah,
New York.
Rick Newman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big, make it
He
big,
just
make it
passed.
big.
Did he?
About a month ago.
This evening, Craig T. Nelson. Have a nice round of applause for Craig T. Nelson.
He was a big act.
Craig T.
How about one
Nelson.
time for Bud Friedman, who started all this? Have a nice round of applause for Bud Friedman.
Pandering douchebag.
How about a round of applause for this guy right here? He looks completely befuddled. Let's give him a round of applause. Have a nice round of applause for this guy right here. Yeah, this is all right. This is all right. Being back out here, I'll tell you. I spent the last 2 weeks, I spent in Mobile, Alabama. It's Mobile, Alabama. That's the way it's pronounced. It's Mobile. They're very adamant about that. It's Mobile. It's not Mobile. It's Mobile. It's Mobile.
I'm out.
I thought they should have been happy I wasn't saying mobile. It's Mobile.
I'm out.
Name Jim is a
Why?
Yeah. That was,
I mean, you want to play a little more?
I was
Yeah,
ready
give him
for
a
some-
minute.
All right.
Give him a minute,
two-syllable
go.
name in Alabama. It's Gilliam. Just like name Fred is Fred, name Bill is Bill. The name Darrell, for no apparent reason, is one syllable. That's Dal.
I gotta go. I'm out. Fuck you, boss.
Fred, Bill, Dal.
I did 2 evening at the Improv.
This was the in New
You
York
were on it.
Improv.
I did 2 of them.
Please bring up Rich's
Oh.
evening at the Improv.
Oh, please.
I guarantee you.
Oh, Lord, let me see his hair. I want to see that ponytail that
I want to see his outfit.
I want to see his teeth.
I bet it's red. I guarantee it's red.
Is it red?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay.
It was 50 years ago.
He don't know what he had on yesterday.
Oh, look at you double agent.
I want to make the host feel woke.
What is this shirt you're wearing?
Never again.
Oh yeah. Is that your?
But
No,
the Black Lives
it's-
Matter fist in the middle of the David, Star David?
Is that what
This
all?
is
Is
the
that
old-
is that what all the improvs gave you the last time you worked there?
Whoa. Whoa.
Never again. Don't your tattoos say never again?
Yeah, he gets a lot of tattoos.
With the star. Okay, you stay consistent.
So let me while my producer finds this thing, it might take like 20 minutes, but
Right.
Hey, Q-Tip, what are you doing?
I don't see it. I see your Def Jam. I don't see the.
you don't see you.
No, don't put that on.
Let's put it out.
No, I done. I do.
You showed it
at the
already?
Improv. Yeah, we've seen that a million times.
Rich Foss evening at the Improv. There's 5 autistic guys up here. 4. Well, 3.
Yeah.
Doesn't like to be called autistic. There's 3 autistic and 1 serial killer, and we can't. Which he has to be good at the internet too, because he has to cover his tracks.
Which one's the serial killer?
Look. Well,
Yeah,
You
there
have to pay for it.
did you find it?
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
Pay for what? How much is it?
The episode's 99 cents.
Not worth it.
Buy it. I'll pay you back.
Okay.
Buy it. I'll pay you back.
It's 99 cents.
Yeah.
I wonder if I get anything of it.
You get
nothing.
Not a
Why?
dime.
You signed it all away.
Improv's still getting it though. What's your boy name who owned Improv?
He
Bud.
passed away too.
He passed away.
Yeah, but his
recently,
wife is getting that.
She passed away too.
When
oh
did-
no, not his second wife.
When did Rick Newman die? I was just thinking about him like a couple months ago.
Probably like 2 months ago. Now you
Wow.
were thinking about him.
Who's
That's what
Rick
killed
Newman?
him.
Who's Rick Newman?
He owned the Catch a Rising Star
And
in
he-
Princeton and in Upper East Side.
Well, and he managed Pat Benatar in the beginning.
Oh, this is
What?
He started at Catch a Rising Star.
I can't.
That's crazy.
I get. This is the most boring conversation.
But no, the Catch used to be the hangout
Yes.
for all the comics. That's where Chrissy used to always go. Chris Rock and Jerry, they all hung out there. Not even the strip. They hung out at Catch.
Catch was the
And then
club
they
in
went
New
to
York.
what's the name of that diner?
Kitchen.
Green Kitchen.
That was the fucking club in New York to work Catch.
Appreciate it.
you got it, man. I got you.
Yeah.
That's the first
On the
club I
camera, I
passed.
want
That was I used to love this going there. When I first started, they were just
This is
they
my
didn't
que-
close yet.
I have
They
a
were still
question
open
for you.
like a
I got
year
a
or
question
two.
for you. When did you first start? I know.
98.
I remember when you were coming to the Boston.
Yeah.
You would roll up. You had a puffy coat,
Yeah.
and
During the winter, right?
yeah, it was during the winter, and you roll because that's when I met you, and you rolled in with a puffy coat. I'm like, who's this dude? And then you went up, you killed. And you're like, and then we found out you were Chrissy's cousin,
Right.
And, but you seemed to come out of nowhere back then.
Yeah, me and Tone, we came when I first started coming. I was still down in Maryland. After school, I just finished college.
Yeah.
And then
Where'd
I
you go to
called
college?
Morgan State University,
For what?
Baltimore, Maryland. I went for business and communication.
And you got your degree.
Yes.
Because you're really smart.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a curse.
But you don't come across. I'm not saying this in a rude way.
I come off dumb.
No, you come off as a comic. You don't come, but you.
Oh, yeah.
Just hanging, fucking around, doing comedy. But you're actually you got a college education.
Yeah, I went to private school.
Can you please look at both of us when you talk?
I'm talking about smart people. When I talk about dumb people, I'm going to flip this way. It's coming. Okay. So you didn't finish college. You did crack.
I quit high
You
school.
almost sucked a dick.
Quit high
Were you in high school, Jersey?
What's that?
In Jersey?
Yeah.
Where in Jersey?
Plainfield.
Okay, what? Plainfield High?
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plainfield. It's where.
I know people who went
Oh,
there years later.
Yeah.
And it was still rough.
It was still rough.
Plainfield.
Like week way.
You didn't have a rough school?
Well, the first one was like Lafayette when I went there. It was in Coney Island in Brooklyn.
Right.
But then I transferred to Bishop Loughlin, was an archdiocese school, Catholic school.
You went to a Catholic school?
Yeah, I graduated Catholic high school. Giuliani went to my school back when it was all boys, back in the 60s or whatever he went.
You had to you had to wear an outfit? What do you-
No, we just couldn't wear jeans and sneakers when I went.
right.
Back in the day, they wore out uniforms.
Because I went to Catholic school. We had to wear the clip-on tie.
Oh,
And
yeah.
your robe got fucked if you didn't wear the tie. You had to wear the belt.
They knew that people in the streets would fuck with us too much.
Right.
So we just couldn't wear jeans and sneakers.
I wish you were wearing a
I-
tie around your neck right now.
I knew it would
look
be,
at my-
Oh, look at your hair!
and that's that wet. Stop. Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
my-
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
this is
Be ready to
smoking.
We gotta make
Max.
that screen brighter.
I mean, listen to me.
There we go.
First of all, look at that silly gay watch he's wearing.
He looked like a private investigator.
He does.
1973 Miami.
Not the main one, like the
No, the
side one
sidekick dude.
that he gets info from.
Yes, the Cheech,
Yeah.
if you will.
Dude, listen, he's got a cigarette.
Oh my god.
He's got that's that wet ponytail I was telling you about.
Yo.
I'm telling you, I bet the back of his jacket's wet.
That's the only thing I can make wet.
It's dripping down.
Sisters over there, how you doing?
Why is the top? Wait a minute,
me
stop.
out,
Why
huh?
is the top black?
I think it's just the way the
Oh,
screen
this is
is
old
on.
shit. Man.
No way. You got to get that evening at the Improv. Can you?
You're in good shape there, Voss.
Remember, once you go white, you go right
You
back to
can't
black.
see his face. Can you fix that, Danny?
Look at the laughter.
Loosen up. My sister used to go out with a black guy. I said, what's up with that? She said, once you go black, you never go back. I go, that's because our family won't let you in. Loosen up. White people are too uptight, man. We need to riot. I'm telling you. White people need to riot. We don't know how to riot, though. We steal lumber.
This isn't
Honey,
bad.
look at all this plywood I got.
Oh boy, I look good.
You like a killer.
Stop. Look at those teeth.
Any Spanish people here?
Stop. Stop. Get that fucking thing off the top,
That's some
please.
serious choppers.
What?
It was off when it was
I can't listen to this.
Why does it go on and off?
Whenever I press play or
It goes
pause,
lighter.
It goes back up when the mouse is on the screen to pause.
All right, we'll get it off the screen. Okay.
Good.
We need to look at this too.
I don't mess with Spanish people. You ever see a Spanish drive-by? Get the car closer so I could cut them.
What? What does that mean? You stunk.
Nice.
Up, folks.
No. I mean,
Look at a peek.
Nancy Kerrigan again on the news today. She's a pretty lady.
who?
She got some big teeth, though. I'm telling you, man.
You're talking about big teeth?
She looks like she got baby shoes in her mouth.
Pause. That's pause.
Even Dionne
Yeah.
Warwick's going.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that was the pot calling a pot a pot.
A pot calling a pot a pot. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I fucking love you. That deserves more than a piff. That deserves a hold. A hold. How dare you? How the fuck dare you come up with a big teeth joke when you look like Ratatouille?
I don't think my teeth were that big.
Are you
They were pretty
crazy?
big, man. They were really.
Anybody watching this, in the comments right now, please tell us if you think old Ratatouille mouth has big teeth.
Look how young I look, though.
But they were big, but at least they gave themselves space between each other to exist.
I mean, jeepers, creepers, those are
Let me see him again.
Oh, dude. A life of a stand-up comedian's crazy. It's crazy. You're nonstop. You're standing up till dawn. Then you're dreaming about comedy. And then you wake up thinking about comedy. But running yourself into the ground will never work. You need to make sure you're getting a good night's sleep when you can. And that goes for everybody, not just comedians. That goes for everybody. Nurses, teachers, cops. That's where GhostBed can help you. GhostBed mattresses, they're designed with premium materials and a patented cooling feature, which I love. Take advantage of free shipping and a 101-night mattress sleep trial and financing. Get this, starting at $35 a month, you can have a new mattress, and most of the orders ship within 24 hours, so you can start sleeping better this week. Listeners get 40% off all products site-wide. You can get 40% off mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedding accessories, or get 50% off when you bundle a mattress with an adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for 40% off site-wide, limited time only.
Some real chores.
Oh, man, you got big teeth. I'm telling you, if I ever have a corn on the cob eating contest,
you win.
Kerrigan is my first pick.
Nancy Kerrigan.
You want to have sex with Nancy Kerrigan? Just tell her you got carrots in the car. Where are they at?
Look at him! Look at him!
I do have big teeth.
You got some big teeth.
So, folks, I just got separated. She left me, man.
What are you doing?
5 years,
I was gonna try to pause on his teeth.
it's over. Yeah, hey, I tried to save my marriage, too. I went to counseling for 6 months, which was great, because I'd spent $100 to have 2 females call me a loser.
Look at the sniff.
You still doing stuff back then?
See, I got these weird fantasies. That's my
Oh,
problem.
you-
Anybody
you-
else? Where you at, babe?
Oh.
This lady right here with the black hair. Okay, what's your name? Antoinette. Okay, I'm going to use you in my fantasy, all right, Antoinette? Here's my new fantasy that Antoinette and I, we check into a beautiful hotel. We go to sleep. We get up in the morning, we order room service. I go to take a shower. I come out of the shower. She's having sex with a guy from room service. I'm like excited as hell because I'm thinking free food.
I don't even remember that.
That's a good joke.
It's not bad.
Landed. It landed.
Good joke. Look at her teeth. That's why you
like
picked her.
Clinton? What a hump. Clinton's new crime bill. Midnight basketball. That's it. Keep the kids off the street at midnight. Let them play basketball. Do you think when these kids are filming their 9mm and their Glocks, ready to do a drive-by, they're going, do we have a game tonight?
It's not bad. Not bad.
Like a boss.
Is it playoff week?
He's smoking on TV.
On stage, yeah.
This is
See,
crazy.
in this country, I love this country, but there's some crazy things in this country. And the Klan, the hell with the Klan. They're the biggest punks, the Ku Klux Klan. How come they never march in Harlem or Detroit or Chicago, right? They always march in Goobersville, Ozark, all right? You know what? I'll tell you to put an end to the Klan. You just stop selling white sheets, right? Oh, this will look tough. Here comes the Grand Wizard in a Bill Blast floral pattern, okay?
That's not bad.
You got out Bill Blast.
Fucking
He
Bill
was
Bless.
big back then.
He was
Couple
huge.
things wrong.
And the fact
One
that he
of
got
the things wrong with
floral
this country is
out.
Too many races and religions live in the past.
Too many-
the
oh,
past
this
is
is-
over. Let it go, man. You know, 100, 200, 1,000 years ago. Remember your history, but let it go. There's nothing you could do about it. Worry about the future. 10, 20, 30 years now for the kids, okay? Right, I'm a Jew. The Jews always bring up the past. Well, we were slaves in Egypt. Hey, look how many people are out of work now. Be happy you had a job, okay? Right?
This is funny.
Black people say we were brought over here on boats. Do you know what a cruise from Africa costs now?
You should look at it differently. That's a positive perspective. Look at that white girl.
She loves him.
Of course she does.
Japanese people, we dropped a bomb on them. Hey, do we cure you of your monster problems, huh?
That's not bad.
Could have threw a
Good
Godzilla.
bitch.
His confidence bugs me.
Godzilla was big back then.
Yeah.
Another thing wrong with this country, anybody can have a child.
Oh, this is good.
Anybody can have a child. There is no registration, no background check. You don't need a license, no aptitude test. Anybody can have a child, okay? You could be in a hospital for 2 years on Thorazine, Haldol, come out the next day, boom, have a child, right? Be a crack addict, heroin addict, bank robber, have a child. Nothing, no registration, no license, nothing. Do you know to put a worm on a hook and throw it in the water, you need a license? What's wrong with this picture, folks, huh?
Folks.
I gotta get it.
Dude, why? Pause this.
You gotta get a punchline you said for that.
Why do you have...
I said I
You
gotta
said
get-
it. I saw you thinking it when I turned to you.
Why did you have pointy elf ears back then?
Yeah, that was pretty pointy.
Dude, you have pointy... You
Like
were
Spock.
Hey, listen, that's not a bad set for back then.
No, it's a good set.
And that's not like that 80s material like the other
No?
guys are doing.
The only thing I'm furious at that you did you did a big teeth joke up front. You arrogant, big tooth fucking Jew. I mean, wow. Fucking, I mean,
You
geez.
called it though with the red. He was wearing
But look
red.
at his ear. Look at his pointy ear.
It looks extra pointy.
I mean, what the fuck?
It looks extra pointy.
What they say about the Jews. I mean, this is proof. You got an ear thing. You got your ears fixed, didn't you? Your teeth fixed and your ears
No,
fixed.
I never got my ears fixed. I grew into them.
Where's that watch right now that you were wearing?
That's a Swiss Army watch back then.
Okay.
He's got.
Or it could have been a Gucci.
It was probably a Marlboro Miles watch.
Oh,
Came with-
maybe.
It came with the cigarette pack?
Maybe from the. That could have been that.
So
So
let me-
I want to hear some more of this. It's pretty good.
I can't. Can we?
I just want to see what I close with.
All right, let's see.
Is this the improv one?
This is
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
But stop
This is-
before you hit play.
Yeah.
This is what a narcissist.
Yeah, that's his,
You understand?
That's his fullest.
You understand? This is a narcissist.
We paid 99 cents.
I did. I
Not
did.
only that, they always play my shitty
And don't think
Def
Danny's
Jam.
not going to ask for it.
Oh, that
Hey,
or,
man.
That or a ride back to Jersey. Hey, listen. They always play.
I mean, there's a point there. I just need a better punchline.
That's good. Do that on a TV show.
I don't
And
care.
again,
I
I'm
did.
part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I am part of the solution. I just celebrated 8 years
Wow.
and 8 months without a drug or a drink in my body,
8
sober
years,
by the grace of God.
37.
That's amazing.
37.
That's all I could say.
29 years ago now.
What a cheap applause break. What a
And,
cheap
you know,
applause break. He
don't
did
try
that
to
tonight, too.
compare
How many people got grandmothers?
He did this. Pause
Right
this.
now.
Pause.
I
He
want to
did
hear
this-
the bit.
He did this tonight at the fucking.
Well, it's just to
Pussycat.
set up the arrogance thing.
Oh, he
It's
did
just
the
to
stat
set up.
line?
You know what I
How long
did
he was
after
sober?
I went? I have 38 years.
Yeah, oh boy.
More than him.
Challenge.
You're right.
Yeah. Not
But I was
challenge.
just doing it
More.
to set up the
More.
bit. To set up the bits. That's all. And how was that? Did you hear that abortion bit about the float? Isn't that funny?
Say it again.
The abortion bit I did about the float with the baby dolls.
Say it again. I forget.
No.
I'm not saying.
Do the bit.
I don't do the bit. I
No, I'm not doing the bit.
And how hard were y'all going before y'all quit drugs and stuff?
What's
how hard
that?
were you going?
We were going hard.
How old were you, nigga? Like 10?
I started when I was 10.
No.
I started drinking whiskey at 10 and doing drugs at 10. At 13 is when I really laid into it.
What?
Yes. When at 13, I started doing Percocets and Valiums and drinking heavily.
Where were you getting this?
Well, we would go and get buyers. We'd wait out in front of the liquor store or go to the projects and get our drugs from the projects and then go to the liquor store, wait out front for some fucking alcohol.
They always would go in for
and
you.
we'd buy him a bottle.
This is up in Boston?
This is in Boston. We go
Wow.
out, you wait out in front of it's called the buyer.
Yeah.
Right.
So you go up and see some dude walking, hey, dude, get us a case and a bottle of whiskey,
Yeah.
and we'll buy you what you're getting.
Right.
And be like, all right, fuck it. He'd go in, get it, around the corner, give us our shit. We'd give him his money or his bottle. And
Now, were you all
Same with-
10 years old or somebody?
no,
18,
I was
what?
I was the youngest. I hung out with Frankie and Jake and Mikey O and Dots, and they were all like 15, 18.
Where are they
and
now?
then I had Frankie's my friend Frankie. I just found out is dead. I just found out a couple months ago that he committed suicide.
Recently?
Yeah, no, I don't know if it was recent, but he was like I would say my Fonzie. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like cool Italian guy, but he always looked out for me. He was my friend.
Did he ever come see you do comedy? Like
No, I don't.
You didn't make it?
No, because when I went to rehab at 15,
You cut him off.
I had to cut them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to rehab for 14 months in the place. Didn't see my family. I saw my family once. My mom,
At 15 years old?
15.
Jesus Christ, Bobby.
I saw my family one time in the year, and then I came home after that, lived with them for like maybe under a year, and then moved into foster home.
Right.
Because I couldn't live with my mom because she was still treating me like I was.
Right.
And I was going to meetings, and I was really.
And that would trigger you if she kept giving you that kind of treatment.
Well, yeah, I'd come home late, and I was at an IHOP talking about God and sobriety.
Right.
And she would be like, "Where were you?" And you were drinking, and let me smell your breath. And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!
You
I'm
ever
out."
Still
I'm
talk
out.
to? Do you ever still talk to the Fosters?
My foster parent? The
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of had a falling out. He was a Jewish guy too. He was Ken Laz, great guy. We had a falling out towards the end of it because he was.
He saw your set?
No, never saw me do. He saw me do stand up a couple of years ago. Saw me in Boston do it, but we had a falling out. We had. It was a weird thing. He saved my life. This
Right.
guy, and I lived with him for. He took me in, and he got money from the state because I was under 18. I was 16 and a half, then 17, 18. So I got to live with him, and he got paid.
Did they live in the same neighborhood you grew up in? A different
But he was
neighborhood?
my counselor, my outreach counselor at 13.
Wow.
So I knew him since I was like when I was in jail and I would get out, you would have an outreach counselor, right? He was my outreach counselor. So I would have to go see him like 2 times a week.
You were in reform school, right?
No. I was in juvie hall.
Juvie hall.
It was juvie. It was jail for kids.
Oh, yeah.
So then when you come out of jail for kids, you'd have to go to a foster home. From the foster home, you got to go home. And then you'd have to go to an outreach counselor, which was Ken. And he would see, he was like kind of helping me. So when I moved out after I got sober, he was one of the guys that got me into the program that I
Okay.
went to. So when I came out, I called him. We were still really close. I was like, I got to go. He goes, come here. And I went because me and my mom were fighting so much. So I went to his house and he was like, why don't you just stay here?
Right.
And I told my mother, I was like, it was hard, but I wasn't home. I was already gone from 13 to 15 to 16. I was home here and there.
Right.
So, my mom already started a new family with my stepdad, Larry. They had my sister and my little brother. Oh. So they already had a whole new family, right? So it was like, I just went and I lived with him and he was the best.
Right.
But then it was a weird thing. He came to me and he goes, he worked at this Jewish camp every summer. And he was like, I'm going to go and be the counselor.
Was it a concentration camp? Right.
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
That was his great-great-grandmother.
Jesus.
Hard to break tradition, huh?
We did a black joke. We did a Jew joke. What the fuck?
Nothing.
Let it go.
I said Jesus.
Oh, well, that's my God.
I was going for you. Whoa.
Aha.
His ear pushed it off.
That was Jesus.
Pointy ear pushed
He
it
has
off.
no power here.
Yeah, when you do a Jew joke, his pointy ear pops back out. Look at Danny's not laughing at it. He doesn't like Jew jokes. So, anyways, I wound up moving in with him, but then he came to me. He's like, listen, he got the director's spot, which is the head guy at the camp. And Jewish camps, I don't know if you know this. You probably do.
What?
But it's a very traditional thing.
Right.
I never
These
went to one.
These kids go from little kids all the way up to counselors.
Yeah.
And then their kids go.
Right.
It's really traditional. And
Was it an Orthodox camp? Or just a regular
No,
Jewish
regular
camp?
Jewish camp, fun. It was a great time, you know. But Jewish people have they have tradition. They stick to it.
Yeah.
Catholics, we go to camp like from 12 to 2:30.
Yeah.
Monday through Wednesday, and get the fuck home.
Right.
Learn how to play
They
knock
stay
hockey.
overnight.
What?
Learn how to play knock hockey.
What's that?
You don't know what knock hockey is?
Knock hockey.
Knock hockey on the board. Knock hockey.
Oh yeah, on a
Thank
table.
God.
What?
I thought it was a.
We call it table hockey. I thought.
Knock hockey with the sticks, or
I'm saying it like
or
it sounds
tetherball.
racist
Did you
when you
play
say it.
tetherball? You know tetherball, right?
Yes, when you get all the blacks out your neighborhood.
No.
All the games
No.
you say sounds
that's-
racist.
They sound
Yeah.
racist. Everything's knock hockey.
There we go.
Oh man, that was great.
Yeah, I used to love that.
This is why Voss is a fucking dummy. You ever play not? We're taught now. Now, and this is why my fucking
You're talking about camp,
my
so I
little
brought up-
Jewish producer who can't. I asked for something, I never get it. He brings up knock hockey. There's 75 knock hockeys.
That's just from the Jewish kid's basement.
I mean, it's mind boggling. Anyways, so he called me up. He says I'm going to work there,
Right.
and he goes, "You can come with me or find another place to live." For the
Right.
summer."
Because it's overnight. He got to stay there.
Got to stay there. He-
Right.
You could have said yes. You could have went to camp.
Why didn't you go there?
Okay, let me finish the story.
Oh,
Story's not over, guys.
nice.
I'm gonna wrap this sucker up.
Thank God.
I go, what's the highest paying job you got? He goes, lifeguard. I said, how long do I have? He goes, you got like 5 months. I went and took the lifeguard course at my school every morning and got my lifeguard license.
Okay.
And I became a lifeguard at the camp. So I was a camp counselor.
That's dope.
It would be dope if I was
The
only.
kid didn't drown.
I went to go get a sandwich. Kid's fucking face down in the pool.
So what happened?
Yarmulke's floating over here.
His little pointy ears sticking out of the water.
You should have held onto the yarmulke and just floated on that until Bobby got back.
Check it out, everybody. This week's YKWD is brought to you by Factor. During the prime spring season, you need a wholesome, convenient meal to energize you for warmer, more active days and keep you on track for reaching your goals. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast with ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and tackle everything on your to-do list. Looking for calorie-conscious options ahead of summer? Try delicious, dietitian-approved, calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. You need an extra boost of energy to support your wellness goals this spring? Try Protein Plus meals with 30 grams of protein or more per serving. They got like 34 plus chefs preparing all these great dietitian approved weekly options. There's always something new to try. Plus, you can round out your meals and replenish your snack supplies with an assortment of 45 add-ons. They got breakfast too. They got delicious apple, cinnamon pancakes, bacon, egg cheese bites, cold pressed juices, shakes, smoothies, and more. Salmon, filet, chicken wings, all kinds of stuff for your Factor meals to support your dietary goals any time of day. Want to budget this month by cutting back on takeout? Get Factor instead. Not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, it's quicker. It takes 2 minutes to cook this stuff up, and it's fresh. This May, get Factor and enjoy clean eating without the hassle. Flavor-packed meals delivered right to your door, ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/YKWD40 and use code YKWD40 to get 40% off your first box. That's code YKWD40.
No, that's not what happened. He kind of abandoned me. Now, mind you, I just got sober.
At the park?
I just got sober, and I had all this trouble with my mom. Now I'm here with him. I'm all fucked up. I'm getting, it's been a couple years.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, I'm at this Jewish camp. All these people know each other. I'm a goyim.
Right.
And he ignored me for the summer.
Because
Were you
made a-
gaining weight?
He wasn't the fuckable little boy he remembered. That's on you, Bobby.
I was not. I was not.
You go and let
gaining
yourself
weight.
go. What do you expect?
There's hotter kids in there.
I was not letting.
You want to
myself-
compete, don't you?
I was not letting my.
You got little shlomo walking in there looking all sexy.
I was not slow-mo. I was not gaining weight.
Okay, all these cut cocks. And you come in there with that little turtleneck cock.
He was over it.
No, he just what he said at the and it really crushed me.
But you know what?
This guy was my father. This guy was the father figure that I was, I needed, and it crushed me. He didn't want to show favor. This is what he said to me. I don't want to show favoritism to you. He didn't want to be embarrassed or show favoritism to all the other counselors to me.
Right.
Which is like too fucking bad.
Right. Y'all have a relationship.
We have a relationship. I don't give a fuck about all your asshole friends that aren't even your friends.
Right.
I accept you for you. You're my dad.
But maybe he was doing a tough love thing, so it's time for you to get out of the nest.
I think they were busting his balls because he was thinking his Goyim kid, and it was making him look less Jewish.
Whatever.
No.
Whatever it was, I think he made a choice. He made a fucking stupid choice to reject me because this was so important to him. This director, I get that. I understand that. This is a camp he went to as a kid.
What watch is that?
And shut up. Don't do
So
it.
distracting.
You got that?
Shut up. You're not doing it. Focus, you fucking old asshole.
I'm sorry, I'm old. Don't yell.
He does this on his podcast with Bonnie, and she flips out because he doesn't fucking have it.
He's so sunshiny. He had the dress.
He's autistic.
I saw his ear poke out again.
Go ahead. we already got it. The guy dumped you.
He didn't dump.
How long were you at the camp before he told you to scat?
I think it was over a month or maybe a long time, dude. I went into such a bad depression.
Right.
Oh, man.
I built a tent around my bed.
At the camp.
Built a tent.
Not funny, dude.
Did you have sleepovers? Hey, the Goyim's having a sleepover.
He's building churches in here.
I built this thing around my bed because I was in a depression.
Right.
And I had done it earlier in my life when I was in sixth grade. I did it in the basement.
Right.
I built this little thing that I crawled into.
You felt protected in.
Yeah, I did
I
it
get
again. And I actually started a journal. If I could find this journal, oh, God.
I remember I got depressed.
How old
I
were-
built a log cabin once.
You were 15, 16? Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Stupid.
15, 16?
16 something, maybe 16 going on 17.
Oh, but you had time. You were still going to meetings and shit, right?
There was no meetings.
Right.
So I was going to meetings all the time at that point, but then I stopped, and I'm all of a sudden I'm up in this camp, and it was a very uppity camp, like Harvard. The other counselors are from Harvard and Yale, and they're
Right.
And here I am. I'm a juvenile delinquent. I'm sober, and they were nice. They weren't mean or anything, but it was kind of like school ties. A little
Right. Somebody said, he's not one of us. And then they fucking made you cry and run.
Yeah, but it was the reverse.
Right.
Instead of you'll be
Jewish.
nothing but a Jew, it was like you'll be nothing but a guinea.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't like that totally. But it was a little uncomfortable for me. And I actually went.
Then you went on to play the whale, just like Brandon Fisher. All right, whatever. I thought it was a good joke.
It was all right.
So
it was pretty good.
But listen,
I mean,
but you,
I'm not gonna laugh at it. It was to me.
So he made you leave the camp
No, we stayed, but it was It was just terrible.
because y'all didn't have the same relationship.
And then when I came home, I was like, "You fucking did that," and he was explained to me, but we were never really the same after. that.
Right.
It was kind of like we, were,
I got a question.
and I wasn't. Yeah. What's that? What's that?
Do you think we could watch the end of that?
Your video?
I mean, it's just.
It was 99 cents, and he's still thinking about that 45 cent
No.
y'all left on the table.
Here's the thing, and you did what I did, and I know it in life because of your shitty upbringing, and I had a very shitty upbringing.
Yeah.
You did just the opposite with your kid. Like I did just the opposite with my daughters.
Right.
That I had in life, from coming from a broken home and all fucked up and whatever. I mean, just nightmare stories of that. I said my kids are going to grow up with just attention and affection.
Right.
I'm gonna have 1,000 pictures of them growing up through life, video, everything, the opposite of what. And I don't blame my mom anymore.
How many siblings did you have?
I had my sister and my brother.
And you're in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
And
middle
your
kid,
brother's
didn't you?
passed away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How did he pass away?
He stopped breathing. He
Was he watching your comedy?
no, yeah. He was diabetic, then he got big and had a heart attack, lost a leg.
Wow.
And
How
you know,
dare you make fun of me when I was fat?
I didn't make fun of you. You made fun of me for being stupid.
That's true.
That's
And
fair.
you can lose
True,
weight.
that's a fact. That's right.
You can lose weight.
That's true.
I'm,
You're right.
I'm not going back to school.
100%. Get those
Okay.
ears pointy again.
So, you know, with my kids, it was, you know, and they're two grown kids, one with a kid, both of them pregnant, ready to have kids again. Houses, real lives,
Right.
job, because all they needed in life, and I'm not preaching, is attention and affection.
And nobody
That's it.
loves them and cares about them.
Yeah, cares.
Yep.
You're there at their games.
Yep.
You're fucking doing whatever.
Yep.
And you know, so and I see him do that with Max. You
Yeah,
know, and my
definitely.
kids, and you know, luckily.
Do you think it sometimes makes you overcompensate because of what y'all been through as like in your adolescence?
Well, yeah, I spoil my kids because
Right.
I didn't have shit growing up. If I wanted sneakers, I had to rip. And I really, my mom was raising. Luckily, we live for free, but my mom is raising 3 kids, barely
herself.
getting money here and
Yeah,
there.
my mom
Yeah.
too. My
You know,
mom she got
yeah.
divorced from that abusive dude, and then we had no money. Then she met the other guy, but that time I was already fucked up. And I do the same thing too. I tell my wife, I go, I've wasted a lot of money in my life,
Right.
And I don't regret one
No.
fucking out. You know why? Because everything that I had a good time,
Yeah.
or I bought what I liked. I don't look back. It's like you have a finite amount of time.
On Earth.
It's it.
Yeah.
So what do you save? Not that, look, I'm not being an asshole. I have a house, blah blah blah. I saved a little bit, but it's like if my kid wants something, I'll get it.
Yes.
What am
I
I?
agree.
What the fuck am I going to keep? So I'm going to keep a couple $100 in the bank. No, you know what I mean? It's
I
like,
agree.
You know what? I
agree.
My kid's room, I could show you a picture, is a mess. I mean, shit all over.
Raina?
Yeah. I mean, she's going to be 16.
Yeah.
It's
My daughter just
clothes
turned 16.
everywhere.
She's
So-
16.
16,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, they were born
Best
right around-
boss I ever had.
What do you
Easily in charge.
She is.
She could fire me at any time. She just keep giving me raises.
It's so funny.
Best boss.
You guys had a kid at the same time,
Yeah.
Raina
Yeah.
and your daughter.
So her room, and then I go, look at, and my wife would go, I bet your room was a mess. I go, no, because I didn't have nothing.
Right.
I had, me and my brother Sherrod, we had a closet with some clothes
Like
in it.
3 shirts each.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember?
Nothing.
I remember when my mom got married the first stepfather.
Right.
And we lived in 13 of us lived in a 3-bedroom at my grandmother's.
Wow.
Me and my mother slept on me and my mother and my sister slept on a full-size mattress on the floor in my uncle's room next to a weight bench.
For how long was that?
That was like when I was from a baby until kindergarten.
And you have vivid memories of it?
Vivid memories,
Wow.
but good memories. I had
Yeah.
5 uncles.
Oh, yeah. So it was
I
like
had-
a lot of love in the house.
I mean, yeah, it was just great. And then when she married that guy, I remember walking into the we got an apartment, but I had my own room.
Right.
And I walked in and they had a bed. They had a desk filled with pens and markers. I opened a toy box, this wooden toy box, filled with toys. I remember there was a light, like a light fixture. It looked like a spaceship.
Right.
And I was like, is that mine? He's like, that's your light. And I just sat there and
Turn it on and off.
because I was like, I never had my own anything.
I know.
And I had this light. That's why, like, when my kid got his room, I put a fucking great, what I remember type of light,
Light around
in
it.
that room.
Yes. Yes.
You know, and
yes.
it's like, I mean, granted, right after that, this fucking abusive guy started hitting all of us and telling us we were pieces of shit.
Damn.
But, you know, when we left and then we didn't have anything, that's that time I went into the depression.
Right.
When we were alone. Now I went into the basement, built this little tent, and that's my first fat. That's the first time I got fat was at that time.
Wow.
I remember, like my father, he would come like every other week and visit, if that, or every 3 weeks, whatever. So I remember standing in the window, I think with my sister or brother. I go, there goes Daddy. You know, he got out of the cab or whatever, coming from New York.
Right.
And he comes walking up the driveway, and detectives run out of the bush and lock him up.
No.
Now, my mother used us to set him up.
She baited you?
Well, because so now who's more fucked up? Him for not paying child support?
Him.
Or her for having him?
Both.
So both, but I forget.
I say him.
Him, my mother.
How's he going to make money now? He's in jail.
But if he was hitting her and not giving her money?
No, he didn't hit her.
No, that was my mom.
Oh, that was your, okay.
No, he didn't. He didn't hit her.
What about your dad?
I grew up with my stepfather, but my biological father was still like around.
What? Well, you had a relationship with him?
Oh yeah. I had a relationship with him.
You still?
I still do, but he's older now, in Virginia. But I had a closer relationship with my stepfather than I had with my father because my stepfather was always on the scene.
What was your stepfather? What does he do?
He was a mechanic.
Okay.
He worked at some Mercedes place in Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah.
Up here?
Yeah, he was up here. This is in New York. This is all Brooklyn stuff.
What did your dad do?
My father he worked at RCA. So he had a great job.
Well, was Brooklyn a tough? My cousins grew up in Brooklyn Heights, wherever that is.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
But
yeah,
is it
that's
tough
where
where
the
you
Cosby
go?
Show's supposed to have been.
Oh, and
What's that?
Brooklyn Heights. That's where the Cosby Show. When they show that outside house of the Cosby Show, that's supposed to be Brooklyn Heights.
Oh, where did
that's
you?
all money.
What part of Brooklyn?
I was in Bed-Stuy, Decatur Street, Howard, Saratoga.
But Bed-Stuy wasn't bad, wasn't until the riots.
Our block was great. We lived in Brownstown.
So you didn't live in like a bad neighborhood.
But if you go around the corner, it's a bad neighborhood.
Right.
It's like our block was fine.
Yeah.
But you can't live on the block. You
That's
gotta
how
go
our
play ball and you ride your bike. So like right around the corner, McDougal Street, McDonald Street was like rough.
Right.
And that's weird because that McDonald right behind us, one block up is where Jackie Robinson used to live.
Huh.
This was before I was born, but he lived right in that same neighborhood.
Were there
too.
gangs
So
when you grew up?
There was gangs, yeah.
See, we
But
had
not like L.A. like that.
We didn't have gangs. We had, playgrounds.
You had Comedy Express.
No, we had playgrounds. What playground did you belong to? And then
That's what I did.
And then y'all protected it.
And then we played
We had-
other playgrounds.
We had parks.
Baseball.
We didn't call it playgrounds because we weren't gay. We called it parks. We weren't fucking gay old Jewish men. We called it parks.
I guess you're not gay until you're building a tent in your basement.
That was sad. Not gay.
Said that you couldn't get anybody in.
We had playgrounds. It was a park, asshole.
No, it was a playground. It was at the school.
It was at a park.
No, it was at a school.
And it was the school. You don't
It
call
was
it
a playground at the school.
No, you don't call it a playground, you
Yes.
pedophile.
The schoolyard.
Listen to me.
Schoolyard.
I wasn't a pedophile. I was a kid then.
Yeah, but
And I dressed nice.
let me ask you a question, Sherrod.
Yes.
So your mom, you and your mom are close.
Yeah, definitely.
So now
she passed away like 5 years ago now.
So did my mom.
Yeah.
Same time.
my mom's still alive.
I didn't cry. Did you cry?
Oh, yes. I bawled
couldn't
out. I
cry.
still cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not emotionally connected to anybody.
No, I
You have-
am.
no, you're
my
not.
kids.
Okay, but not anybody else.
To you.
You're not.
Why didn't you say Bonnie first, you son of a bitch?
Because she can leave at any time. My kids will never leave me.
That's true.
Do you think Bonnie? Do you have that fear?
No, not now. Where's she going? no.
But you,
I have that fear that she's going to take my RV before I leave.
you have an RV?
No, I'm going to get one.
Hey, did you and Chris hang out?
Yeah. Chrissy is like my older brother. I saw Chrissy every day. Me and Tone were together more than anybody.
But you said
You guys live near each other.
Right on the same block.
So you lived in the same block
Same
as
block.
Chrissy, and you guys hung out.
Every day. Slept over each other's houses.
So when
me and
he-
Tony was together every day.
When he started doing this.
That was crazy. I remember he used to come back to the house. We'd be inside.
Right.
And he'd come to the house. It's like 80s. And he'll come in the house and say, Albie Shore is outside in the car. Go say hi.
I'll be sure.
And we sitting in there with pajama pants. Like, what are you talking about? Albie Shore, this was when Albie Shore was huge.
And you go, Tony, come out of the tent.
That's right. I'll unzip the tent, get Tone. We go out there, it's like 4 of the baddest bitches. And then Albie Shore like, what's up, y'all? And we lose it. I mean, we went to a celebrity basketball game one time at St. John's with Chrissy. And I was maybe like 14. Tony was maybe like 16.
Right.
And we go to the celebrity basketball game. All the celebrities that we know from Video Music Box, all the show, they're there.
Wow.
Chrissy's talking to Big Daddy Kane. Now, we behind a whole bunch of security. Girls going ape shit. This is like 88.
And he was on SNL.
He was he was on SNL or about to go on SNL.
Yeah.
But he already did a bunch of shows with a whole bunch of people already.
Yeah.
So we standing there. He's talking to a Big Daddy Kane. Me and Tone, this little kids watching all this go on.
Right.
This like some of the baddest girls we ever saw in our life. Touch Big Daddy Kane's hand.
Wow.
Let's touch his hand, and lost it. Oh my God! I touched his hand. I touched his hand. And me and Tone looked at each other like, ain't no way we not being in show business. Ain't no way.
I used to do one-nighters, and Chrissy middled when I closed at Freddy's.
Oh, yeah.
Chrissy middled for me. Adam Sandler middled.
I want to stop right here.
Wait, hold on. Let me say.
I finished
I'm
this.
going to trash myself.
Well, I'm going to trash you because this is This is what you do.
I'm talking about Chrissy.
No, it's
You're
not.
talking about-
You're talking about you.
We're all talking
It's
about
him.
ourselves.
I'm
We're
trying
all
to
talking
talk
about ourselves.
I know
Yeah,
you took his life, hijacked it, and made it about how
And then me and Tony had the same birthday.
How-
me and Tony had
how-
June 30th.
June 30th.
how Chris Rock was middling for you.
Yeah, and he did better.
I can't take you, Voss.
It was weird. It was weird seeing Sandler and all of because we used to see them guys at the crib.
He
like
middled.
Sandler, so
Colin
Sandler,
Quinn used to be over all the time.
fuck you.
Colin used to be the only white dude who lived in Brooklyn that we knew that lived in Brooklyn, wasn't a mailman or a police officer.
So you knew Colin as a kid.
Yeah. Colin used to give me and Tone money to go get sandwiches and chips and shit from the store.
Yeah,
I was like, "Nine."
go get a sandwich down the deli. Keep the change.
And we used to love Colin. We was like, he's the best.
He is.
Me and Tone would split a hero and have Bonton chips and like, Colin.
Yeah, he's the mayor of any town he goes.
He's the best. From when I was like 8, 9, I know Colin.
I don't like him.
Yeah. You don't care for him?
You're such an idiot.
Colin was the only white dude I was seen, like when I was young, walking around the hood by himself.
And nobody fuck with him?
Nobody.
Why?
Because he was just one of us. Like when you're in Brooklyn, people know when you're a Brooklyn dude.
Yeah.
And he was just a Brooklyn dude.
But
he
he
had
was
white Brooklyn dudes.
He was famous too by then, right?
Not that by that time. He was just maybe, I don't think so.
He was on
Remote Control?
Yeah, Remote Control. He did Going Back to Brooklyn.
Yeah, this was right before Remote Control days. But I'd known him since he was a bartender at the comic strip.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, him and Chrissy used to have to take Richie's car because Richie would be too drunk. So they'll drive Richie's car back, drop him off, drive all the way back here, drop him in Jersey, drive all the way back here, and keep Richie's car so he wouldn't drink and drive and kill himself.
Wow.
So that's what I was like 8, 9 seeing that. And we used to go sit out in Richie's car. So me and Tony, Richie and Lucian and Rick Newman, superheroes to us.
Did
Yeah.
Chrissy,
To us, we looked at them like superheroes.
When did you? When I know at that point you're like, we're going to be in this business, but
Yeah, not till after college.
after college. Now, so you went to college. I'm going to college. But did you know in college that I'm doing?
Oh yes, We used to try to write Chrissy jokes and send him something. If he said one line or word that we said, we would lose
Tony-
it, run, celebrate, scream.
Did he give you money?
No, well, we used to always get money from Chrissy. He used to live right up the block from me, my high school when he moved into like his first apartment in Brooklyn. And like at lunchtime, me and my cousin Brian, who we both went to the same Catholic school, we used to go there at lunchtime, go through Chrissy's pants, and get money off all the pants on the floor. That's why me and Tony, when he was still in the house, that's how we ate pizza.
did Tony go
We
to
go in
college?
Chrissy's room, he's sleeping in there. We go in, all the pants on the floor had money in them.
And condoms.
Condoms and used condoms everywhere. You'd be like this, well, you're disgusting.
Did Tony go to college?
No, Tony didn't go to college.
Who was more street, Tony or Chris?
Tony.
Tone.
Tony,
Tony's
right?
tough.
But,
Was
yeah.
Tony a tough dude?
Yeah, he's still a tough dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andre
So-
probably was the toughest, but Shabazz was the king. I've seen some.
Who's that, the oldest?
The oldest brother, Charles.
Yeah.
We seen him
Is he
cut
not?
throats.
He's not here.
Yeah,
What?
he passed away.
What did you
cut
say?
throats midday?
What do you mean cut? throat?
Daytime.
What's
Cut
that?
people's throats with razors. Anybody fucked with us? We go get him.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say take a razor and cut somebody's throat.
Yes, daytime.
Daytime cutthroats.
Cut throats. I remember when
the
Chrissy Money. Chrissy has the worst temper of everybody.
He does.
Easily. That's why I was so proud of him that he didn't go apeshit on Will on the
Okay.
stage.
When that happened, right? You're watching this, right?
I was on my way to JFK.
Okay, you're on your way to JFK.
Chappelle called me right away and said, Sherrod, don't. Chappelle was the first person to call me and said, no,
Because what?
he knows.
What, that you were going to go after Will?
Willow, nigga. Jada, nigga. Jada. The Fresh Prince, nigga. Carlton would have got it. Carlton. Trust that. And I'm still not convinced it's not going to happen.
You would have took out the bad boys?
All of them. Martin Lawrence would have got choked out. But yeah, Chappelle called me right away and said, Sherrod, chill.
Why? Why did he say chill?
Because he knows
He knows what.
that I will snap.
You
That's
gonna
my
snap.
brother, man.
Right.
Don't touch my brother. Tone, too. Then I was like, okay, I got to calm down. Tony's in L.A. By the time I called Tone, which was like 5 minutes later, he's already at the after parties looking for Will.
He was looking for him.
Yes. And I was like, nigga, go home. Let Chrissy handle this. It's Chrissy's thing.
Right.
I'm glad we all chilled.
Because he cracked him.
Tone was already at the after parties, man. Looking for this dude. That's how we react.
Right.
You
But
think Tony can knock out Will?
spoke to Chrissy. Oh, Tony get in his ass.
Yeah.
He get in his ass.
Now,
'Cause
what-
Tony ain't gonna leave till he wins.
What?
Yeah.
What happened? How did this get resolved? Like, is it over?
I mean, Chrissy made $40 million from Netflix.
On
I think
Netflix.
that did it.
That's,
he knows my Venmo, so I think we're all gonna chill for a little.
Did they give you some cash?
He always look out for us, your family.
I got
I
to
love
call
that.
him.
I love that. That's so good that you guys do that.
Yeah.
Chrissy sent when my house burned down. He sent me $1,000 when my house.
No shit.
Yeah, he sent it. Yeah,
Chris,
Chris-
he's like that.
Yeah.
He'll
I always
have you
like
back.
Chris. He's a good guy. He's always been nice. I mean, we got into a fight at the table one night because of when we were trying to get money. It was $50 a set for like years, and we were like, we want more.
Right.
You guys are making more. We're filling these rooms. Fuck you. And he was like, fuck, you don't deserve it. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, dude, you're coming from a different perspective.
Yeah.
You're a millionaire. I use this money to eat and pay bills. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I need $20, $30 more.
Yes.
Matters.
But they don't even realize that even when a seller first started doing comedy like that, they used to pay people their pay. The spot paid 20 and 20 for the cab from coming uptown from comic strip. And
But you got food here too.
you got food too. You got food, but they gave you a 20 for performance and a 20 for your cab
Right.
when they first started getting.
So I mean, the
Comics.
seller was the first one to actually raise it, and then they
Yeah.
raised it again without even being told.
Yeah,
And other clubs went back down.
they did. That's true.
Which is annoying.
They
But-
always took care of us here at the seller.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. But Chris,
He just thought any young comics, we ain't deserve more than what they was getting. Whatever.
I understand that, but dude, you
Yeah,
gotta
shut up.
relax with that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
But he's always been
Corvette.
a fucking Mercedes truck.
Yes. Shut up, dummy.
Yeah, park outside, take the ticket hit.
That ticket would ruin our week.
I think it was more than more than you're making.
You ever hear that story about Seinfeld?
What? When he bought the garage?
Well, no, he parked out front, and the cop was giving the ticket. He's like, there was a certain server that was supposed to watch the car.
Right.
Cop comes over, giving the ticket. He goes, "Oh, sir, that's Jerry Seinfeld's car. I was supposed to watch it." Blah blah. He goes, my son's a big fan. Here, just have him sign the ticket. I'll scrunch it. I'll trash the ticket. Just if you could sign it to my son. So the guy runs in. Hey, Jerry, I got the ticket. You got a ticket on your car, but the cop said he'll douche it if you just sign it to his son. He goes, tell him to give me the ticket.
Give me the ticket.
He wouldn't sign it.
He goes, tell him to give me the ticket.
That is hilarious.
I gotta respect it.
I gotta respect that too.
Listen, I know it's a dick move, but it's not. This is what Colin said. That's him.
Yeah.
The fame didn't make that.
It's more of a dick move to everybody else who ain't Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He was like looking out for us. It's like you give everybody else a ticket, give me a ticket.
Well, I don't know if it was that.
No,
Open.
I don't think-
you don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
So now, when that Will stuff happened, was there? Let me ask you a question. Was there a plan in effect? Was there some type of retaliation, or was it? Did you guys all meet as a family or talk?
We talked on the phone.
You talked and be like, "All right, this is what I'm doing. We chill the fuck out."
Yeah. Chrissy said he got it. He got it.
He got it.
You got it.
Right.
If Shabazz was alive, though,
Well,
it
no,
would be a
Shabazz-
different
Shabazz was a
street dude.
street dude.
Yeah.
Did he ever do time?
Yeah.
How much?
Plenty.
Really?
Plenty of it.
Oh, really?
I don't remember too many summers he was home.
How did he pass away?
Just drugs and drinking and just a hard life.
Hard life, yeah.
Yeah, but he was the streetest of the street.
So what if Tony? What if Will comes here one night? What are you gonna do?
The thing is, Tone and Will had a relationship for the longest. Tone was on Will's show, all of us, that Will booked him on. That's why when Will did the apology, he apologized to Tone first.
Right.
The video apology was like, Tony Rock's he's like my fam, and I feel,
Right.
because that's why we felt disrespected, because we love Will.
Right.
We loved him. He used to do Chrissy show on HBO. We loved him.
Right.
Then he got Tone on TV.
And this was his year. He was winning an Oscar. It was a little fucking joke about it wasn't an insulting joke. It was like, you look like G.I. Jane, which is a compliment.
It's like,
it's not
yes,
a joke.
that's
It was-
Demi Moore.
It was a lot of built up shit.
But it was different shit going on with Will in his life.
Yes.
But he took it out in the wrong place.
yeah, and yeah.
On the wrong person. It's like beat up that 15-year-old kid who banging your wife.
Or at
Beat
least
that kid up.
watch.
At least watch and critique him. Go start West Philadelphia. Boy, sing that while you fuck your wife.
They just canceled her show, I think.
Who?
What
The Red Table?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
they
they?
canceled that.
Because Chrissy in the Netflix special bodied that show. He's like, we all got cheated on, but nobody got interviewed. Like, suck this dick. How did that make you feel? That show was over from that line. Because now it's just a phony baloney table.
Yeah.
It's just a table that you showing us what you want to show us.
Yeah.
I was talking to comics at the table, and they thought Chrissy should have opened with the Will Smith shit, and then when
I knew he wouldn't.
no,
I knew he wouldn't.
You closed with it.
Because he
yeah.
don't want to make that shit. He don't make his career about that.
Yeah,
He put
wants
it on
to do
at
his
the end.
jokes.
Yes.
You close with it.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
what- you know, a lot of people. We've waited a long time to hear. I in my head, he's sitting that. I talked about with this. He's sitting back in the room. I have a chunk of holy shit material that everybody's going to, even people who don't like my comedy,
Yep.
are going to tune in.
Hold 'em.
To watch that set, to hear what I have to say. I'm not doing an interview. I'm not going to go. Nobody's getting this for free.
Yep.
And I'm going to put it in stand-up terms because that's the way I talk to people, which I admired.
Yep.
I thought that was great.
That was the best thing. That was him taking control of the situation. That somebody tried to pull him out of control of his own life.
But he was dogging. I mean, he dogged his wife. He really dogged his wife on that set.
He dogged Jada, you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went in.
Yeah,
He went in.
Went in.
Yeah, and no, was there any response?
Because
from
she was
Will?
laughing and she was laughing in the stands.
No,
well, he
no.
got hit.
Did she- oh,
like
she-
it's on for everybody.
So
Yeah, but
she was
did-
laughing when he.
We didn't hit him.
I didn't see that.
I saw it.
If that was Joe Rogan up there, he would have smacked her for not laughing. But or what do you call? Did he come out and say anything after that special? Because I didn't.
Who?
Will Smith. Did he say anything after?
They talking about out here. He's talking about trying to sue Netflix or something.
How?
I don't know. But I don't know if it's rumor or speculation.
Now,
but that's
but
some
here's-
of the stories I heard coming out.
But here's the thing
Like he's
that-
trying to sue Chris.
Here's
He's
what
thinking
bothered me about
Chrissy,
Chrissy's special.
Suing him.
Here's
What?
what bothered me about the special.
We weren't on it.
No, don't do it live, dude.
Oh, the live.
Don't do it live because listen, doing stand-up comedy in that pressure box, you do it, and I want to see when I see a special, I want to see you at your best. And sometimes in a special, you got to edit and fix things, and you fuck a joke up,
Right.
And you know what I mean. It's like I don't want to see the flaws. I want to see the perfect special, and that's why you do 2 or 3 or 4, whatever you do, so that you can make sure that when you present that, it's there, and that when he fucked up the joke about
but if he
here's a problem with that joke, they fucked it up. Great, they left it on Netflix, fucked up for 2 days.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
That's on Netflix. Go fix that right the fuck now. Shut up.
Okay.
They could have did that.
They could have fixed it.
But taping it
that night.
beforehand would have just got leaks out, and then everybody would
Yeah.
have had known everything.
Okay,
to be in it.
understood that, but that night they should have went and fixed it.
Yeah.
So
The next- yeah.
a lot of people watched that the next day.
Yeah, Netflix could have.
Which is I watched it the next day.
Right.
And I'm like, why would they leave a joke fuck up in there? You could have. He's smart enough as a stand-up. He fixed it for editing.
Yeah.
If you listen to that,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm fixing this joke. So when we edit, we're just going to cut here. He edited
In his head.
on the fly
Yeah.
in his head so that when they go, boom, cut that, put this together, joke's done.
But if
he
he didn't
redid the joke, which is what only a fucking pro would do. Right.
If
And he
didn't
did
bring
it.
If he didn't bring it up, he could have recovered. He brought it up, which
He had to. He
could have recovered from it. You could recover.
Dude, you can't recover from. He said the joke.
I don't remember what it was.
The joke was he literally said, "Fuck that stupid. That movie sucked. Emancipation." It's a movie about slavery in front of an all-black crowd to mostly black fans. You just said, "Fuck that movie about the Emancipation Proclamation."
Well, yeah.
When you say "fuck that movie," fuck Concussion. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
When he said "fuck that movie stinks," Emancipation, I was like, well, that doesn't make sense.
He did say he got happy every time they beat Will, though.
Yeah, the joke was I was like, fuck.
Yeah, Netflix could have went in there and fixed that before.
It sucked.
But I like that he did it live, though. I liked it.
Okay, fine, live, but that joke,
Yeah.
that one fuck up.
Yeah.
It was like, God damn it. And now they fixed it, so anybody who watches it isn't going to see it. But so you're cool. You're done with Will. If you see him, you're not going to fuck with him.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I bet if he's in the audience, you'll trash him.
If he's in the audience, will you trash him?
Of course I would.
course.
What would you say?
Stuff. I want to do it live, Bobby.
All right, listen, man. Sherrod, I got some questions for you guys.
When did you get the Skydor, the blue one?
He loved that watch.
This is not a Sky Dweller. This is the blue.
Oh, you had that. That's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. You're beautiful too. I love
In
you.
your
Sorry-
own way.
Sorry for yelling at you.
I like it.
Okay.
Sometimes you put me in order.
I do put you in your
Finger
place.
me.
What?
You heard him.
We didn't
right.
see the end of that.
We have a question. Fuck you.
There was some good material back then.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is from Chucklefucker 80. This is not going to be good. Chucklefucker 808. Are you going to be in Bonnie's new show?
No, not at all.
That's not you. It's the Sherrod.
Oh yes, I'm in it. Yes.
It's about her growing up on a farm in Canada.
Yeah, but the last show, the series, 8 years from 10 years from now, should be her meeting a fucking big tooth, pointy-eared asshole.
I don't know.
On comics.
I don't know. I didn't finish her book, so I gotta see.
Big Ben Cock 69. I can't take it. What do you think of the new Mulaney special talking about his drug abuse? He bought a Rolex to pawn for coke money. I thought that was funny. What's the craziest thing you've ever done for a fix? This is to you. I know. We all know what you did.
I didn't do anything.
You put on Daisy Dukes.
I exaggerated a radio story, but I did.
Well, thanks for fucking unexaggerating and making it boring on this show.
What did I do for I mean, I was a scumbag. One time, I was at the Film Center, a bar we used to go to after the Improv.
I know where it is.
40-cent drafts. I smoked crack all night, freebase all night.
Is it in Manhattan?
Yeah. So I had enough for 80 cents for 2 drafts. I didn't even know how I was going to get it. I went in there, and some girl came up and says, "Oh, how you doing? Sit down." And I sat with her. She goes, "Can I buy you a drink?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "But you got to go up and get it." So she handed me $20. I walked to the bar, and I just ran out.
Oh, my God.
And bought 2 more vials. Wow. I mean, that was the low. It's low, but that's not even the ruthless stuff.
Right.
That's just how low, you know what I mean? I knocked on I called my dad at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock one night. I go, "I need $20 because I used to paint houses for a gallon of paint." He knew what I wanted money for.
Right.
You know, I was just a scumbag. I was a scumbag. I was a drug addict.
Me and Frankie robbed his mother's boyfriend. He was a coke dealer, and he was very small. So we went in, we just threatened his life, took his coke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, took it, and we were going to sell it. We always had these grand schemes. Like we bought an ounce once, and we were like, "We're going to sell it. We're going to make money,
flip it, and then
And then the problem was we just smoke it. We wound up rolling it, and then we were smoking one so we just kept smoking and rolling. And as we were rolling thinner and thinner joints. And then we were like, fuck this. We unrolled everything, put it into 2 big lubbers, and went to the park and just smoked 2 fat joints with everybody who was at the park.
Oh,
not the playground.
You stole an ounce of pot from him.
No, we stole coke from him one time too. We threatened him. We took the coke.
How old was he? He was getting beat up by little kids?
Yeah, Frankie was a tough guy. You know, probably not me. I was 13.
Right. Frankie was the older guy who was like
Frankie was like 16, 17, but Frankie was a tough Italian kid.
A bruiser.
Yeah, he always wore like wife beaters tucked in. He was shredded, kind of like Popeye. You know, he had these. He was a tough. The guys I hung out with, very tough. Like Jake, his family was into boxing promoting, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
His brothers were all he'd fuck you up. Mikey Dots was a badass motherfucker. All those guys I hung out with in Boston, Mikey O, Brian, they were all just tough kids. I was not.
I'll fuck them up.
You wouldn't fuck them up.
They looked out for you though.
They took care of you, but they would, you know, if you crossed them, I got beat up by a couple people. You know
why? You didn't invite him into your tent? Bobby won't let us come to his tent. Fuck that punk.
Well, there you go. All right, I should have never opened up to him. Steve, can both of your guests pronounce the other one's name?
Rich Voss?
Sherrod. And I said it without slurring.
You nailed it.
Guys, I asked these questions. They're not all great. Jay, Voss, you wake up as Hitler. You're strolling down the train station when you notice Sexy Bobby by the tracks about to be put in the whatever. What? Dude, what is this?
That's just what the guy said on.
Yeah, but you don't fucking print everything, dude.
Okay.
You read it. Come here. You read it. Get over here.
I got over here.
You get over here.
You got it. Read it.
Read it. You read it. Come over here on camera.
I don't trust Max with a haircut.
You read. This kid's trying to cancel me. He's trying to fucking cancel me. He left the mics on one day after the show.
Hot mics?
Hot mics.
Oh, that's a no-no.
Yeah, you read it right there. You read it. Right, here's your mic.
Hi, boss. You wake up as Hitler. You are strolling down the train station when you notice sexy Bobby by the tracks, about to be put in the insert word other than Jew. Keep here to YouTube, paying your dimes line. What do you do?
What the fuck is that?
Is it like I keep a Jew in a cage and throw pennies at him? Is that what you're trying to allude to?
I don't know what he's trying to
I don't
say.
know what it is.
As a Jew, you should be ashamed for writing that, putting that question in there. You know that?
That was a lot of words. I'm
Yeah.
like falling down a verbal flight of stairs.
You know what, Jay? You're an idiot.
You're pretty technical. Can I ask you something real quick?
No, this is your problem. We're in question segment.
I'm sorry. I didn't know we had segments. We can't divert every now and then, do an audible?
I don't know what this is. What do you do? I don't know. What is it? All right, Jay. Sherrod,
Yeah.
a fellow brother, what is good? Good to see. I got a black fan.
Okay. It must be, it's Jay, right? We all know him.
Good to see one from time to time around here. Yeah,
Ah.
thank you. We'll bring more of your friends and we'll squeeze this other asshole out. Wasn't Jay the same guy? Jay's the same guy.
Yeah, you had two.
You know what, Danny? I mean, what's your name, Max?
Yeah.
Piece of
Max.
shit. Here's my question. As an OG now,
Yes.
what annoys you most about younger brothers, and how can you? Come over here, Max. I'm not reading this.
Get back over here, Max.
Max, come over here. You read this. You
Come
read
here.
this.
Come say the N-word for him.
Trying to
It's a killer.
go.
All right, Sherrod, a fellow brother, what is good? Good to see from time to time around here. Here's my question. As an OG now, what annoys you the most about younger brothers and how us old goons help guide, or we just fuck? Love seeing you when you opened for Schultz nearly a decade ago. Won't lie, you were funnier, but that kid hacked the system. All love, stay well, B.
I mean, listen. I mean, first of all,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? You gotta. Why are you trashing Schultz?
Well, okay, so what annoys me about younger brothers, he's trying to ask me?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that they get away with a lot more than we got away with, and they still alive. Whenever I see a black man my age or older, I always say hello. Always say, what's up, how you? Because I know what it took to get to this age as a black man in this country. I know what it took.
When
Everybody younger, I see them do nonsense and they still survive. I go, I can't believe you're alive. They say they talk like fucking little bitches, and I don't know how nobody jumped you yet.
we used to get the shit kicked out.
Kicked out of us.
I mean, I got beat up so much growing up, and I learned how to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, so getting out of pocket with somebody you shouldn't have been out of pocket with.
And I learned when to fucking jump.
Yep.
I know when to jump, and I know when to shut the fuck up.
When I remember one time, the final time I got beat up, I would run to my basement.
I hope that's not
Could
true.
Bonnie get in the
I hope
No,
that's
I
not
ran
true. I
to
hope
the
it's not the
basement.
final time.
And I put a sleeping bag down there that I would crawl into.
Oh, here we go.
Scruffy Bones, I hate you. Scruffy Bones. Sherrod, as you approach a half a century in this world, what's
Yes.
one thing from that time that stands out? Good question, Scruffy.
Of the 50 years?
Yeah.
So much that stands out. I guess, I don't know, maybe like the Million Man March? That stands out.
Oh,
for
you
me.
went to that?
Oh, yes.
How was that?
That was unbelievable. I never felt safer in this country in my life.
Was there white people there?
It was maybe a handful, but it was all black men.
Was it just white women?
No white women. I didn't see any white women.
So it was men.
All black men, packed, hugged. I never hugged and fucking embraced more humans in my life than that day.
I went there to sell wings.
Did you? You must have made a killing, huh? They let you keep the money?
I mean, this is go. I mean,
Did Farrakhan speak that day? He was. Oh, he's the one who started.
Tell him what you said about Farrakhan.
Tell me.
I didn't say anything about Farrakhan. I think Farrakhan is a great speaker. If he would divert his attention away from Jews to the real problem in this country, WASP,
Which is the blacks.
and the Catholic Church.
The WASP.
Well, he talks about
That's
everything.
who runs the country.
Fuck you. The WASP don't run shit.
Are you fucking mad? Who do you think's the richest people in the
The
world?
Protestants still own the country.
Yeah, they own everything.
The
Not the
Protestants.
Catholics.
No.
What's that?
Enemy of
Not
the
the Catholics.
The Catholic.
They still own some stuff. The
Catholic Church-
Archdiocese own a lot of land in
they,
New York.
I said
they're
the
fucking
Catholic-
losing. They're losing.
But not
all
compared
kinds
to the
of shit.
parties.
Yeah, but the Catholic. I said it on stage tonight. The Catholic Church owns 144 million acres of property in this world.
Rich, there's another part of this question. He wants to know, what were you doing 50 years ago?
Turning
I was
35.
Years ago, I was at my 40th birthday.
All right, listen, you guys.
Look at this.
What do you
I got this in the mail.
I am not doing this now.
But you might know what it is. You're technical. Someone just with no return address. This FM like type of radio receiver.
This
it just came from
you understand-
nobody.
You understand what a piece of shit he is?
I didn't order
He wants
it.
me to fucking CSI a photo about a piece of tech that he got in the mail.
That I didn't order.
I don't care. I'm ending a podcast.
Oh.
I'm ending a fucking
Well,
show.
don't you want any good instead of that last segment?
I can't do it. I can't.
Why are
Do we
people
get
sending
the-
you electronics
Sherrod.
in the mail that you don't order?
I didn't order
That's
it.
a bomb.
Sherrod.
I thought it was
I
a
hope
bomb.
It is. I hope it is a bomb.
It's a bomb.
I hope it's from Bonnie. Listen, it's been a great. I'm
I'll
so
tell you
glad.
what,
I love you.
I love you, man.
I miss you.
I'm so glad you came on.
Definitely.
And congratulations on
Of the Image Award. Thank you.
on the Image Award, and we're still kicking it, baby.
Yes.
We're still in
Check
it.
out
Rich,
Everything's Gonna Be All White.
We got all right. We got my part. What do you got coming up? Anything?
Just tell people to check out Everything's Gonna Be All White on Showtime, and I'll be in Nashville at Zany's on May 24th.
Love that club.
And then I'll be at Chicago at Zany's on May 25th. So I'm going bang bang.
You got the two brothers, man.
Oh yeah.
Love them, and Lucy.
Yes, Lou's great. I love that club. Yeah, I was
Lucy's
just
great.
there a couple of months ago with Steve Byrne.
And what do you got coming up?
I'll tell you what a bomb was that fucking segment we did.
With the questions.
Can you just fucking
Focus?
Yes, buddy. It's like
I love when
working-
you call me buddy.
I hate it. It's like dealing with somebody else's shit kid.
And you can't hit them.
Spit it out. I'm going to end the show.
Okay, so this weekend I'm at Mohegan Sun. Next weekend I'll be
Fart. That was pretty good.
I'll be at the
Go to
Rio
Robert
Comedy
Kelly.
Cellar,
Are you
richvoss.com.
The next person on that mic gonna have pink eye.
RobertKellyLive.com for all my dates. We have the Boston Comedy Festival. Me and Ron Bennington are doing that. I'm at Comedy Mothership for Friday and Saturday night on May 12th and the 13th. And then the week after that, on May 20th, I'm at Emerson Cutler Majestic Theater with Ron Bennington, The Attic. And then, of course, I'm on the Bonfire every day on Sirius XM, channel 305, Faction Talk, with my boy Big J. And make sure you check out the new podcast, Bone to Pick, me and Paul Verzi at Bone to Pick Cast. It's on YouTube, YKWD gear, comicwearables.com. All right, boys, listen, I tell you every week, I'm giving you the plugs, but you're always fucking not ready to go. You ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Go.
At Danny Braff on Instagram.
At Max Marcus Comedy.
At Jokes Russell on Instagram and The Cheese Show on YouTube.
Not at a comedy club.
They'll all be at Port Authority begging for change later tonight.
Listen, I have fucking the greatest crew working for me. You guys
You're
are
good.
Solid.
You're
good.
solid. You guys are awesome. I know I yell at you, Max, but you are fired.
I love them on Stranger Things too, by the way.
I mean, it's really bad.
You
Dude.
guys want to finish that?
Go to comicwearables.com. Use code word Ladybugs. Get 20% off all the YKWD hoodies. The hoodies are fucking awesome.
Where's my hoodie?
We'll get you a hoodie. We'll get you a hoodie. Kevin, we need a hoodie. And what?
richvoss.com to get my. That guy makes great clothing.
You know what, dude.com. You're the best fans of the world. We'll see you next week. Goodbye. I fucking hate you. I hate him. I hate him.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty